Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and let's kick off. China will be launching its national carbon emission trading market in July. Now, when in July? Well, last time it was meant to be end of June. One can only imagine that it will be sometime towards the latter half of this month, maybe towards the end, like it was supposed to be in June. Why would you kick off a Vechain video with something like this? Well, if you thought within the first 30 seconds of this video going, why is he talking about China when we're talking about Vechain? Have I clicked on the wrong video? You gotta do your homework on Vechain. That's what I keep banging on about. You gotta understand what you got or what you're potentially getting into, because China and Vechain are very much partners in crime. Now, Vechain and the Shopping.io become partners to enable Vechain holders to shop on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, Etsy using the VET token. We covered this off in the last episode, but what we did is, because it was such early news, we didn't really get to the whole ripple effect of just how wide this news would travel. And it did. It traveled far and wide. Everywhere on social media it was spoken of. And that is so good from a branding perspective and just awareness that you can use your VET tokens to buy things. And it's, where blockchain and where this whole industry is going. It's going mainstream. There are things and hurdles to get past, but that's why you were in cryptocurrency in 2021 and not in 2023. Imagine if you were in cryptocurrency in 2023. And that is the kind of mindset that I want to set up on you. We don't really talk when in cryptocurrency, we don't really talk about mindset. And I'd love to know in the comments if you guys want me to, because for me, I think the mindset is more important at the moment in 2021 than what you're even investing in. And the reason is, with a new skill set and a new mind around how you approach cryptocurrencies in 2021, 22, and 23 and beyond, it will change everything, because there is no rush. We are so early compared to, the masses. And with a strong mindset approach, you can really, really achieve some great things. And it'll probably make you look at your portfolio in a different way as well. But let me know, and I'll definitely be keen to make that happen. Now, when we talk about mindset, when we talk about the Wall Street cheat sheet of psychology of the market cycle, where do you guys think we're at? Are we past euphoria? Are we, where this gentleman said, are we at this pace? Are we at, disbelief? Or are we in hope? Have we just hit hope? I'd love to know what you think. Are we in hope, or are we in the disbelief section of the Wall Street cheat sheet of the psychology of a market cycle? I know my answer, and my answer is that we are in the hope section. While everybody thinks that we're in the disbelief section of the cryptocurrency in 2021, we are not in the disbelief. We are in the hope. And where exactly are we in the hope is like right there where that thing happened and then it dipped. That's where we are right now. And look at what we got. Optimism, belief, thrill, and euphoria to come in the end of 2021 and towards 2022. So I'm super excited for that. Now, Vechain, one of the 2 crypto projects approved by Chinese regulators. This was back in 2019. And I want to give you this, not because I like showing you outdated stuff, but to give you, again, from a mindset point of view, how long this has been in the making. This has been a long time in the making. This partnership between Vechain and China and everything that is going on around that place, this is amazing, right? This has been a long time in the making, and what Vechain will do as we move forward is going to be unreal. Now, Safe Haven, they specialize in the B2BC DeFi products with this decentralized inheritance of our flagship. I highly encourage you to check it out, because what is going on and what is happening, if we look at the graphics of what is going to be launching, the swap tokens from Vechain to Ethereum using the Safe Swap, in the atomic swap section. I mean, this looks really clean. I mean, that looks really, really clean. I really like the look and feel of that. And obviously we know what is happening out there, and there is a lot of things happening behind the scenes of Vechain that you don't get to know until they're all just going to pop out. But they're working non-stop, literally non-stop. I mean, the partnerships that they got with Italy and what's going on there, Cyprus with and San Marino, it is really an exciting project to be a part of. But you got to do your homework. If you don't do your homework, you don't get to hear about any of this, right? So CEO just spoke at the WARC regarding Vechain's mainstream adoption in the business world. This was a couple of days ago. It was very well received, and as you can tell by the amount of likes, tweets, and retweets that occurred, it was a big event. And the CEO, from what I've read, he did a really good job at giving the holistic view on how Vechain is going to integrate and being adopted in the business world. And so from a business world they're in, agriculture they're in, food they're in, wine they're in, climate change they're in, automotive they're in, real estate they're in. I mean, how many more industries do you want them to be a part of until you decide that Vechain is for you? Very, very exciting. Let's have a look at some of the indicators, some of the graphics, and some of the Bollinger Bands. Let's see what they tell us today. Okay, so looking at it inside of Tani, what can we see, right? So from a 12-hour perspective, we can see that the MACD is sitting in the bearish segment, the RSI towards the bottom. Now, when I look at this and I look at the 12-hour chart, right? So it's telling me that it is in a bearish segment. Now, when I go to the daily, on the daily, it is still bullish. And so sometimes you do have to zoom out to get a bit of an understanding of what's going on out there in the market. And at the time of making this, we are sitting at 7 cents, 461, 2.79% down. Now, looking at the hourly chart, obviously the hourly had a massive spike up that happened recently over the last couple of hours. And then it touched outside of the Bollinger Band and came back in straight away. Touched the oversold on the RSI and came back straight away. So if you were a day trader, this would have been your call to put in a buy, and then you would have done really, really well just from that movement alone. Now, when we look at the 4-hour, it is sitting on a bearish, just on the 12-hour is bearish, and on the daily, we are still seeing it in a bullish. So what does this tell us? Like I said in a couple of XRP videos, we don't have a very clear signal yet that we're going down or we're going up. And so the best thing to do is to have patience at the moment, because until that crystal clear indicator comes on saying, yeah, we are going down, we're not quite going down just yet. And the movements that we've been making are very small, right? The entire market has been making 2-3% moves, 4% moves, and nothing more than that. Depending on some tokens get hit more than others. I know Uniswap got smashed with 10% today, going down. So the mindset right now, without a clear indicator or whether it is definitely down or definitely up, is no move. Sometimes no move is best move. No move is best move. Let's have a look at some drawings. Okay, so when we look at, if we are going to continue to go up, then we want to go up. We want to have a confirmation that we have consolidated above, and then we continue to move. So until we get that, I'm not really keen on making some moves. Now, when I zoom out and look at the bigger picture of where Vechain is going, based on previous, right? So based on going back to last year and look at, say March to March, can I see $1.50 XRP by the end of March next year? Yeah, I can. If we just simply follow this. Now, you and I both know that this is not crystal clear. If this was crystal clear, then everybody would be in it. It's not going to be a straight arrow. It's not going to be straightforward. But what I can tell you is that once all the things get rolled out that Vechain is looking to roll out, all the partnerships that are coming, everything that is going on right now, and as a level 5 blockchain system, then I do see $1.50. I definitely see $1.50. And it's not financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, but I see the future of Vechain having $1.50. Would it be March? Would it be April next year? Would it be September next year? But I see it happening, and that's why I'm excited to be a holder. So, and when we look at Vechain versus Bitcoin on its dominance chart, there is so much more to go. So much more. And that, for me, is really, really exciting. So target number 1, get out of the 7s, go towards the 8s. Target number 2, 8.5, and then push above, if you're a day trader, right, and we finally see a clear signal that we are going up. As a holder, this chart should get you pretty excited, because it is going to be a legendary summer here in Australia, and it's going to be a legendary winter for all of you, in America and Europe. So if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.